Quickly, before we get started, wanted to share my current quarantine read, If the Buddha Dated by Dr. Charlotte Castle, published in 1999. Pause if you'd like to read, just thought it was interesting, wanted to share. Okay, bye. Hey everyone, how are you? Hope all is well. Welcome to my channel once again, and if you're new, hello, I'm Kim. This is one of my pick a card readings, which I do sometimes. I'm so glad you could join me. Today's pick a card reading, or pick a deck reading rather, is about what the person you're feeling romantically connected to would tell you if they had the words. Is there someone or a crush that you sense might be feeling the same about you, but you're not exactly sure? This reading might help you clear some confusion in regards to that. However, the most important thing to remember is to discern which messages feel true and ring true for you. You know, other messages you hear are not going to be for you, and you'll know right away because, you know, this is a general reading after all. So do keep that in mind and remember to use your intuition. I have no doubts that you will. But that said, it's always great to keep an open mind and believe that the best outcome can come out of any situation. But I also think you know that already. So with that said, let's jump right in. So you have 4 stacks that you can choose from. The first is the After Tarot with the Rose Quartz. The second is the Art of Love Tarot with the Celestite. The third is the Pamela Coleman Smith Borderless Tarot with the Clear Quartz. And the fourth is the Wild Unknown Tarot with the Smoky Quartz Crystal. All of these decks are also going to be listed down below in the description box, as well as the timestamps for each group. So do check that out. Hopefully by now you have chosen, but if not, feel free to pause the video or join me in taking a few deep breaths before we get started. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Ready? Feels so good. Alright, let's jump right in. Hey group 1, so let's go. What is your person or your crush ready and open and willing for you to understand if they had the words? So right when I cut the deck, I noticed the Page of Swords right away. This goes to show that this person is likely on your social media and they probably been checking you out on there. You know, obviously they're curious about you, whether or not you know it. So I think there is a sense of missing you a little bit already, or thinking about you even though they're not reaching out to you, for others who resonate with that message. Okay? What does reading for group 1, what is the person on their mind ready and willing and open for them to understand and know right now regarding the connection? What is the person on group 1's mind wanting group 1 to understand if they had the words? Thank you, Spirit, for the messages for group 1. Okay, so bottom of the deck is Judgment. Alright, group 1, so their message for you is that they do definitely have some sort of romantic feelings towards you. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Virgo, or water sign, which is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So lots of Cancer here. But yeah, it's such a sigh of relief with the Judgment card there, representing that sort of weight off of your shoulders as a confirmation that yes, this person does in fact reciprocate the interest and the curiosity and the feelings that you have towards one another. The Knight of Cups representing this person shows that, and with the Two of Cups there, albeit there being some cards of blockages, the Two of Cups shows that despite whatever's happening, whatever hesitation is playing out, this person wants to be in this embrace with you. They feel the same. They want to hug you. They want to be close to you. The Seven of Cups right underneath the Virgo, though, kind of shows that, you know, this person might be selfish right now with their time. Maybe they're not ready for a serious or committed relationship, or maybe they just have other focuses and they don't want to waste anybody's time or anything like that. It could just be a matter of not knowing where to focus their energies, and perhaps that's part of the reason why you, the person watching this right now, could be getting some mixed signals. Because I'm also sensing like one person here is wanting things to move at a faster pace, and that could kind of be causing some tension as well and some confusion. This reading definitely has to do with communication. That's what I'm getting with the Eight of Wands. Someone here wants to send a message. Someone here is communicating and probably not getting the same effort. But there is definitely also that feeling of still not being sure about where to take things, how fast to go, or which option to choose. Not necessarily between people or two romantic interests, although that could definitely be the case. It could just be questioning whether this is the right thing to do, despite whatever context is happening in each unique case, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's just a feeling of like scattered energy, mixed signals, wanting to be closer but also holding back. But yeah, there is definitely an energy of deep consideration of the connection. So they have likely been racking their brain about you and where this could lead or what you could offer each other. When you met, you probably felt like you were fated to meet, or like you were meeting a soulmate or a kindred soul, and you know, it felt like your connection was a blessing in many ways, with the Queen of Pentacles underneath the Judgment card. With the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card, I'm feeling a message of them wanting you to be the one to reach out, if this in fact resonates with you, or if you're feeling inclined to do that. So that's an important distinction, because in the same way, I'm also sensing that this could be a message of them feeling like you are wanting to move at a faster pace than them, because the Chariot is a very fast moving energy for me. It's a very strong energy, and so is the Eight of Wands. So it could be a matter of someone in the connection wanting things to move faster than the other person is ready for things to move. That could be the reason why you might be feeling like they're pulling away, or you might be feeling like there's a blockage. On the bottom of the deck, heart chakra. So we have faith, hope, support, miracle, spirituality, emotions, feelings, expression, moods, balance, and support, love, signs, direction for guidance. So you have 2 11s here. Any other numbers? 2 7s here, another 2 here, 11s simplified to 2, and then we have that with a 2 of Cups. So yeah, I'm feeling like for those who pick group 1, like this person is not going to be the one to like lower their pride or their ego to reach out to you first, unless they really feel like it, or unless they feel like it's easy for them to. I feel like they're going to be waiting for you to make the first move, or they're going to put themselves in a situation where they're less concerned about the connection. But overall, I'm seeing a lot of 11-11, so for me, this number in this particular case, although I'm not necessarily feeling like a huge twin flame or soulmate energy, I'm definitely feeling a lot of reciprocity in terms of how you both feel for each other. You're interested in each other, you care about each other, you want things to move forward, but there's just something hindering the connection, and I'm really feeling like it's coming from the person you are inquiring about. For some reason, they're not opening their heart up yet, at least to you, if that makes sense. They could be ready, they could be wanting it, but it just seems like it's not easy for them to express their feelings and be open about their feelings. So basically, I'm sensing that someone, wants the courage to reach out and perhaps needs guidance on how to go about that because they have gotten hurt or traumatized in the past. You know, they could have been rejected, broken up with, a relationship may have just ended, or they could have gotten cheated on and perhaps may still be harboring some wounds from that. Okay, and check this out. On the bottom of the chakra oracle cards, which will be linked in the description box, you've got the heart chakra. Very important with the emotional balance card as well. It goes to show where this connection is coming from, where it's stemming from. It's a pure connection. It's coming from the heart chakra. So if you're doubting that and you're still here, I mean, this reading is for you. This is your confirmation. So I'm gonna get one more oracle card for you. Okay, your hard work is paying off and the answers you need are coming. Interesting because you have the 8 of Wands here. Again, this is a card of communication, and notice the blue here. Blue is a color of communication as well. Okay, and from the Romance Angel Oracle cards, I pulled out for you, stay optimistic about your love life and codependency. So there is that feeling of maybe rushing things and wanting things to move forward at a faster pace, and maybe feeling some hesitation, thus giving you doubts about the connection. So just stay optimistic if you really like this person. Obviously, I do sense a connection between you two, but I also do sense the energy of codependency because you're feeling like someone's pulling away from you, or maybe you want to keep them close and you want things to move faster and you want to get closer, but maybe it's just not time for that right now. However, I do see things moving faster and I do see you getting in touch again. So, you know, do your thing in the meantime. So that's it, group 1. That's all I'm getting for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Do give it a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye, have a good one. Hey group 2, I'm about to do your reading, but before I do, I just want to make sure that you know this is a general reading. I'm sure you know that already, but I have to repeat it just in case. So if it doesn't resonate with you, you'll know right away, and so just click off, okay? Click off if it's not for you, because it is going to be for somebody else, and sometimes it's just how it happens. I guarantee you, you will find a reader or another video that will resonate with you, but this one might not, so do keep that in mind. You'll know instantly if it does, and you'll know instantly if it doesn't. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. What does group 2's person want them to know right now? What is their person ready for them to know right now? Spirit asks that you give us cards that can help clarify the situation and the relationship between group 2 and their person. So all of these decks are going to be listed down below. Okay, so we're getting 2 cards. 4 of Trees, Growth, and 13, the Release, Metamorphosis, Death, for the cards representing your person. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could just be dealing with somebody in a very transformative phase in their life. So if you imagine if they're in a cocoon, they're recreating themselves. So this is a very, very intense period of their lives. So for their main feeling towards you, we've got the Knight of Stars, Adventurer, and the 8 of Trees, Skill. You inspire them and you make them want to work on themselves. Maybe that's why Growth is here, for where they're at right now, and Metamorphosis. So I'm feeling like they feel really passionate towards you, but at the same regard, they look up to you, if that makes sense. You made them realize something that maybe they haven't realized before. That you made them realize something about themselves. So yeah, they see you, they meet you, and there's something about you that makes them look at themselves in a positive light and wonder how they can move forward in their lives. How can they grow with the Four of Trees here? But at the same time, I'm also feeling like this person that's on your mind could be feeling a little bit insecure with the light that they see in you because they're comparing themselves. For others of you, this is a romantic person, but for others of you, it's not. I'm almost feeling like others of you are inquiring about a friendship or something. But yeah, you get them pumped up, you get them curious about things, you get them curious about themselves. They're learning new things because of you. And they want to better themselves because of you, you know? You are represented by the Ace of Trees, abundance. So the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm feeling like for those who pick group 2, the person you are inquiring about is likely less secure in themselves than you, maybe even financially. But if that's not the case, I just feel like you are likely feeling more stable or more confident internally than they are. So their messages towards you. The cards above, they're just telling us kind of a little bit about the people involved in this reading. Two of Stars, which is the Two of Wands, Page of Hearts. And then we've got Five of Trees, Limitation, and the Moon. Okay, so this could be a newer connection. I'm getting that for some people, this person may already be in a relationship. There is an attraction, curiosity towards you, but at the same time, you know, with the Limitation, Five of Trees there, and the Four of Trees, there is a desire to be loyal to the other person that was previously in their life. You know, the Ace of Trees in this case representing you could definitely mean that you are this newer connection for them. In addition to the World card, the Universe card, Expansion. So yeah, they could be struggling with their feelings towards you because of this. For others, this is a same-sex connection and a discovery and curiosity regarding one's sexuality. That's what I'm getting with the Two of Wands, as well as the Page of Hearts and the Moon. Their main feelings towards you as a Knight of Stars and Adventurer, and Eight of Trees, skill. Yeah, they're really looking up to you. You motivate them. Like, I don't even know how else to put that. Let me get some oracle cards. You motivate them, you inspire them. I'm feeling like they look at you as the Empress, or just somebody that's like settled, not in a bad way, but definitely more experienced than they are. So hopefully that's resonating with you. If not, then feel free to pick out the other choices. I'm not really getting a sense of like a huge romantic interest. Interesting guidance. We got this in group 1 too, so you might want to check out group 1 if you're feeling called to, because this card came out as well. But yeah, guidance is all about mentorship. So again, getting lots of messages regarding the age gap thing. That can be a confirmation of that as well. The world, expansion. So yeah, your influence, what they want you to know is that your influence is helping them grow. Your influence is inspiring them, helping them learn about themselves. Sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, honor. So I'm hearing little sister. Some of you guys are probably inquiring about your older sister or your little sister, and the way that you express your sexuality, or the way you are, like your sensual self, they're really like looking to that. Some of you are younger women with younger siblings. You might be inquiring about your younger siblings, or your younger sibling is coming through in this reading to give you a message that this is what they think about you. Okay, so heart chakra, we also got this card in the first stack. So again, if you're feeling called to check that out, do so. Money, finances, power, generosity, abundance. Okay, I'm really getting now a huge and strong sensation of a younger female and admiration of an older female. But not even, I'm also getting a sense of like younger and older siblings who are inquiring about each other, just very much so thinking about their older siblings. I'm feeling like there is some weird thing happening regarding sexuality right now with some of those who pick stack too. Like, your sibling is inquiring because they're growing, they're budding as an adult, or they're becoming older, and thus they're being more curious about their sexuality. And the stuff that they're seeing on social media, I'm feeling like with the other girls especially, is starting to have an impact on them, and they're really looking for guidance in regards to that, and you might just be that person that they're looking to. For others of you, you are more financially secure than whoever it is that you're inquiring about, or vice versa with the money here. Some of you are asking about an age gap relationship. You're likely curious, like, is this person here for the right reasons? You also have Ace of Trees there, Ace of Pentacles, so that just shows me that you might be financially secure or stable, and you likely might be afraid that this person is playing innocent, or like, you know, they're playing innocent, but they might have ulterior motives or something like that. Like, in other words, you're afraid that this person is just after the wrong things with you. Okay, let's get a Monology Oracle deck card. Okay, then we've got on the bottom of the deck, communication is key, definitely. I think that kind of speaks for itself. Step out of your comfort zone, expect powerful change. Okay, so with this one, I'm sensing like both of you have restrictions in terms of this relationship, and you're both like iffy about whether to go forward, you know? True love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Interesting. Universe here, universe here. I love this card. I don't know, I just get good vibes from the color of it. Prosperity, the universe is pouring in its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. And boundaries. I am, in fact, sensing strong romantic feelings and curiosity. You know, you are soulmates. You were to help one another grow in this life. You know, you were to learn from each other. That's what I'm getting. For others, I feel like this person wasn't happy with their previous relationship, but I do get a sense of having firm beliefs and values and reservations that hamper on the romance between you two. I feel like this connection is built on a good and stable foundation. It just might take a little bit of work, especially with the metamorphosis there and the Eight of Trees, Ace of Trees. Like, the foundations in this case is still being built, but there's so much potential for it already. There is that hurdle though of potential age gap differences or anything like that. You get another growth card and acceptance, forgiveness, growth. Okay, so for others of you, and again, take this if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, because it's not going to resonate with everybody, but for others of you, this is you accepting your sexuality. Okay, you might be attracted to older men, you might be attracted to younger women, or you might be attracted to both sexes or the same sex, but what I'm feeling is like you are coming to realize that, and you're being confused, and this is your message of really delving into yourself and asking yourself some of those hard questions, and whatever you come up with, forgiving yourself and accepting yourself. I just wanted to pop in and share with you another quote from this book that I'm reading, which I showed you in the beginning. And I feel like for group 2, if you are in fact struggling with your feelings and struggling to accept those feelings and feeling as if what you feel in your heart is somehow not okay, then I feel like you can definitely benefit from this quote. So on page 123, which is supposedly a lucky number, it says, "The spiritual path is one of balance and being at peace with all of who we are, which certainly includes our sexuality." And pardon me if I have a lisp because I'm wearing my retainers, but I just find stuff like this so incredibly beautiful. It's a great reminder for us who can sometimes feel like, you know, the feelings about who we are or the feelings of what we want in life is somehow not okay. This is a great confirmation, and this is a great way to feel reassured that it's completely fine, you know, because who you are is no accident. There's so much other beautiful quotes in this book, and I'm really enjoying reading this book, by the way. I will link this down below if you're interested in picking it up. There's also another one. I'm on page 20. I'm on chapter 29 right now, and it says, make friends with your fears. The first quote that she starts off writing is, you are love itself when you are not afraid. Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj from I Am That. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but if I'm not, my bad. But, you know, such a beautiful reminder that our fears hinder us in so many ways. And, you know, what an incredible and exciting concept to come to realize that we can in fact exist beyond that fear, beyond what we are afraid of admitting to ourselves. Naturally, there is a boundary to that. Like, you know when a part of you is exhibiting unhealthy behavior or just dangerous ideals. I also wanted to share another quote from chapter 26, page 120 of this book. There is nothing like making love with the beloved, nothing like the boundaryless heart to make us edgeless and agile. By Stephen and Andrea Levine from Embracing the Beloved. Okay, and then also from chapter 27, page 127, How to Find Yourself When You Lose Yourself. It says here, when we stop being true to ourselves, we fall into the prison of our false self. There's so many things in the world that can make us feel like who we are is not okay, and I'm definitely sensing that for at least one of you guys. This quote could help you out. I feel that one of you are going through a period in your life where you're questioning yourself, and I feel that you are going through a period in your life where what you are might not be accepted by those around you. So that's what I was sensing, hence why I wanted to cut in and show you some of those quotes, because I feel like they might be beneficial to you. So it definitely gets better. I do see you finding your way onto kindred souls and kindred spirits and getting acquainted with the group of people that would make you feel at home within your skin, within the truth of who you are. I do see you attracting those individuals. I do see you making your way towards them, towards the group that you belong to, and it's just a matter of really believing that this too shall pass. Yeah, like for others of you who are in the age gap thing, I'm sensing like you might be doubting yourself too. Like, do you think you might be doubting yourself, like whether or not this person could be attracted to you too? But I feel like both of you are actually feeling the same thing. You're doubting each other, but you feel a lot of the same. Telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. So you guys have likely already been in some sort of telepathic connection. Falling in love on the bottom of the deck, kissing the divine in another, in yourself. So yeah, like you're both thinking about each other. So any messages that you're getting regarding how they might feel, I am gonna be confirming that for you. Yeah, like I'm just sensing such a pure connection. You guys, like, you're doubting yourself, but honestly there's no reason at all. And I feel like for those of Pixac too, this person is ready to forgive you. They want you to know that they forgive you if there's any sort of strain in the relationship in that way. They're open to continuing the relationship, but I'm also sensing that they're open to just let you do whatever you want, let you live your life. And I feel like this person that you're inquiring about is holding space for you. For those who are tuning in and really resonating with the whole sexuality bit that I talked about. Yeah, like they want you to know there is that mutual feeling. There is that mutual curiosity with each other. But yeah, hopefully this reading resonated with you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. But if it didn't, that's okay. Check out another reading or perhaps pick another stack. Hey group 3, welcome to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, so do take the messages that resonate but leave the rest. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Give it a thumbs up if it resonates, and yeah, let's go and get started. So for those who picked group 3, what is your person ready and willing for you to know right now? What do they want you to know? What would they be open to you knowing? Okay, so group 3, your person probably has a strong desire to bring more stability in their lives with the Magician and the Four of Wands there. However, they have likely had some big losses as well. You know, it could have been an ending of a long-term relationship, a failed engagement, failures in a business venture with a Ten of Swords there. However, with the Hierophant representing you, you are someone who is ready for a serious relationship. And you just might feel like this person is a good fit for you. You could also be a Taurus. They could also be a Taurus. They could be a Gemini with a Lovers there. They could be an Earth sign, which is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So we're getting Taurus twice here. They could also be a Scorpio with a Death card, but again, that could just be representing the fact that they are maybe in the process of getting divorced or wanting to get a divorce, or getting out of a serious relationship with the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, and the Scorpio card there. Of course, they want love. And I do see that there is chemistry and mutual attraction with the Ace of Wands there. But it's not clear if they want to get into something right now. I'm also not getting a sense that, or at least a strong sense that it's you per se. They're ambitious with the King of Pentacles. They're likely somebody that you see in a place of power, or they're somebody that you perceive to be a strong individual despite whatever problems they may be going through. So they could be extroverted and just savvy in many ways. I'm also sensing with the High Priestess as well. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces. But I'm getting a sense that you know inherently whether this person is for you. Like, you'll know in your heart how this person feels about you. But yeah, I'm not getting a sense that they have a specific person on their mind. I do get the sense that you are sexually attracted to each other. So it's not like a friend zone type of situation, if you're curious about that. They're not someone who's shy. They know they're attractive. But I'm feeling like you know deep inside, you know, that a lot of the connection is stemming from sexual attraction, but not much else. And I know that deep inside, being that you are represented by the Hierophant, you want that spiritual connection. And I do have a feeling that you know this person might not be that person that could give you that, at least right now. I'm not saying it's never going to be that way. I just don't see or feel that this person is ready for that. I just feel like they're in the phase in their life where their focus is something else. Like, this whole reading could have been different had the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Death card not been where it is in this spread. I got the sense that whatever painful experience this person has been through has sort of made them feel cynical about love, and probably has you perceiving them as a sort of player because they're putting up guards. They don't want to be played, they don't want to get hurt, they don't want to be made a fool. Okay, so group 3. Yeah, there is definitely a sense that one person is inquiring whether this person is ready for something more serious, or how come this person doesn't want to be in something more serious. It just seems like the other is more reluctant. It could be with the King of Pentacles there, stemming from financial standings or financial stability and wanting to be more stable financially beforehand. But like mentioned before, there is a good sexual chemistry. The question is, though, is there more than that? I'm also getting that if you are a Scorpio, as represented by the Death card, you have a strong sense of the truth about this connection and this person and exactly how they feel about you. So this is the message of, like, stop doubting yourself. You already know the truth. Any hesitation then, Scorpio, could definitely be because they're protecting themselves. They're protecting their heart. They could be teasing you, Scorpio. But if you are not a Scorpio, or you don't have strong Scorpio, I'm really not getting a strong connection between you two other than the mutual sexual attraction. Because the Lovers and the King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in combination suddenly becomes this energy of someone who is not really invested in this particular connection, or as invested as you are in them. Because I do get a sense of that disappointment. Overall, though, this person I feel like is in a good spot mentally. They're feeling good, they're feeling vibrant despite whatever trauma they went through, and I do feel like they went through a lot, very painful endings in their life that they have just gotten the strength to move forward from, or is finding the confidence to move forward from. I feel like they're at a point where they want to be selfish. They're not necessarily looking, and they don't feel guilty about that whatsoever. But I also get the sense that they respect you. They're not looking down on you or anything of the sort. I don't even think a lot of the people who are watching this, the other person, I don't think they know exactly the extent of your interest or your curiosities towards them. Compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. And then you also have visualization, imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. You do have the Magician there, which for me is the card of manifestation. So I do see that there is still so much potential for this connection to grow if you so desire. You know, visualization and compassion is that message for you. This is a message of you having unconditional love for this person, regardless of what phase of life they're in right now, or whether or not you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick. But there is also that opening there. They are open for this connection. It's not like they're blocking you out and they're saying no. There is potential, so I think that's very important. They're asking for understanding if they pull away sometimes, as if to say, hey, you know, I get that we have this connection, and I get that there's a certain expectation of me and how to behave, but I'm asking for understanding that, you know, I've just been through this situation and I need a little bit of time and space from that, and I need to, like, open my horizon. We also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be somebody who you've just met. With Yemaya and Atlantis, I already feel like you know this already, but this is just a message saying that, you know, this is here, the situation is here. It's the way that it is for you to grow and to learn from. But yeah, it can be so challenging to do general readings because I'm picking up on so many different energies, right? And trying to sort through them to maintain some sort of coherence. You know, your messages may as well be alternating between another. But for some of you who really truly believe in this person and this connection, new love plus worth waiting for in this case means that this connection definitely has potential despite current circumstances or despite where you stand with each other right now. But for others, you might be waiting in vain. You know, there is, though, someone better and more suited with what you want in a relationship on the horizon for you. This person is definitely worth waiting for. This person is a new love. However, that is up to you to decide. So take the message that resonates with you and go from there. Hey, for those who picked the Wild Unknown Tarot Group 4, we're about to get started into your general pick a card reading regarding what your crush or the person on your mind is, you know, ready and open and willing for you to understand regarding how they feel about your connection. Before we get started, I do want to remind you this is a general reading, so do only take the messages that resonate with you. It's as simple as that. I can't stress that enough, because some of these messages just might not be for you, and I don't want you to be thinking that they are. You know what is best for you always, so keep that in mind. Spirit, give us messages for group 4. Okay, group 4, so I'm definitely getting karmic relationship vibes because we do have the 6 of Cups there. Check out that card with those roots going really deep in the earth. That could be signifying a karmic relationship, past life connection. It could be an ex possibly that you're inquiring about. There just seems to be karma in between you two that needs to be worked out. You know, 6 of Cups is that soulmate past life connection card in many ways, and you have 2 sixes there with the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups, 6 being the number of family as well. So you could have been in a serious relationship with this person in the past. And with the 8 of Wands up top, this could be a situation where something needs to be hashed out between you two. I'm also seeing lots of 2s. I'm seeing 3 2s with the High Priestess, 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. So this situation could definitely be going one of 2 ways. There could be 2 paths, or you could be at a crossroads. With the 3 of Wands and the Emperor card, there is really a strong sense of the connection you have in between you two is very much so established. It's strong, it's stable. There could be a lot of history there for sure. They want to reach out to you. They want to communicate with you. I'm feeling like for others of you, you forgot about this person, or they forgot about you and they sort of live their lives, but you always end up returning back and popping up in their minds, and you know, the connection is still there. We also have It's Time to Take Action, another Aries card, so strong Aries here for sure. For me, the It's Time to Take Action directly is connected with this 8 of Wands energy. I feel like someone here wants to communicate, feels like they should communicate, and is probably like wrestling with themselves regarding that. This is just that confirmation that it's okay to do so. You know, we also have reconciliation here, so it just goes to show that the feeling is reciprocal. If you're wanting to reach out to somebody that you were connected to in the past, I'm getting the sense that they probably feel the same way about you. So it's almost like there's an opening for a discussion, some discussion regarding an issue in the past, quite possibly. This again could be the card confirming past life connection, or the card confirming that this was in fact someone that you knew in the past, or maybe like an ex or something like that. I feel like you both have a lot of pride and you don't want to communicate with each other. Like you don't want to be the first to communicate with each other. This being in between the both of you with the 8 of Wands here. So someone's going to have to do it, otherwise it's just going to be a draw and it's not going to go anywhere. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, like I do feel like both of you want to connect, and I feel like if you do, then it could definitely lead to something beautiful. Responsibility now is coming out with new messages for me. Like, you know how you water a plant and they grow? This is exactly the metaphor for your relationship right now. If you continue to water it, then the connection will grow. However, if you maintain this sort of prideful energy that I'm getting with the Emperor and the Three of Wands, it's almost like I'm getting a sense of the Nine of Wands energy with like your guards up, being guarded and having your pride get in the way of what potentially could be a good and fruitful connection. Because, you know, with the Six of Cups, it could definitely be like a soulmate. Oh, this card wanted to fly out. Yeah, look at that. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this is almost like, hey, like this is actually a good situation. There's good foundation for this relationship to grow. This is a golden opportunity, but how do you want to proceed? You know, you're stuck. You don't know if you should go yes or no, and I feel like this is shared between the both of you. I'm also getting a message to ask you if you see this person in your life. Like, if you close your eyes and you visualize your life years from now, do you see this person in your life? And how would that look like? Would you be friends? Or would you just be acquaintances? I feel like this message might help you sort of decide. Are the similarities strong enough for you to sustain the relationship? Nevertheless, I mean, you're getting golden opportunity here, so however this pans out, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. I feel like it's going to be mutually beneficial for the both of you because there is that underlying passion between you two. The Selkie and her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. So for me, authenticity is just being honest about how you feel. Be honest with yourself regarding the pride that you have regarding this connection. Yeah, time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. So I feel like that card is really calling for you to ask yourself the question that I had asked you previously. Like, this person, I feel like, is open. That's the message here. Like, this person is open for that, but they're not really feeling like they're the ones that's gonna be reaching out to you because they sense that you're the same. Like, they sense that you're also as stubborn as they are. Yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. Exactly. So there's a sense of wanting to connect with each other, wanting to talk to each other, wanting to move forward, however that looks like. However, again, I'm sensing like this wall, like, you know what, I'm not going to talk to him or her if they don't reach out to me first. You know, with the Emperor there, especially look at this tree that's alone and but very tall and standing strong. It's almost like screaming out to me like, I don't need you, you know? I don't need you, but I want you, and if you want me, then you better reach out to me, but I'm not gonna reach out to you even though I want you, kind of thing. So yeah, that is it, group 4. That's all I'm getting for you. Thanks for tuning in. Give it a thumbs up if it resonated with you, and I hope it cleared some confusion in terms of what your person might be wanting for you to understand.